What's up guys, RGT85 here, and today on the channel we are going to be taking a look at a game that's been getting a lot of publicity. A lot of people are talking about this game, and that is Dead Cells. Now this is a game that I originally planned on doing a full review on, camera setup, nice editing and stuff like that. Not this sort of, let's play style of video that I do with smaller indie games. However, I absolutely suck at this game. I am not good at this game. I've been playing this game for several hours and I don't really get very far in it because of just the style of the game. Now, before we get into the actual game, I do want to show you guys something kind of interesting that I thought was funny. As you are playing the game, you of course get health pickups, which are, different sorts of things. And I was looking through the options and there was this diet menu, and the diet is it changes the appearance of the food in the game. So if you like vegetarian stuff or Castlevania style stuff, you could change it to that. We will change it to the Castlevania style. But Dead Cells is basically a Metroidvania-style game with a twist. It is a randomly generated game, and you play as this character who is basically just a hunk of meat who takes over a body, and your goal is to basically just get as far as you can. And that's really the whole game, because you're going to die a lot. Pretty much all I do is die. These are some of the things that I have collected over time. As you can see, there are a lot of collectible items. That dude up there basically just gives you all of your stats, tells you sort of how you've been doing and what you've been doing. But we're basically going into the game. So the way the game works is, like I said, it's a randomly generated game. So each area, although they are the same aesthetically, is randomly generated. So the first area is always going to have this prison cell-like atmosphere, but it's randomly generated in terms of the layout. These are little warp things. You unlock different warps as you go throughout the game, or the levels, I should say, and you can fast travel to different areas. Sometimes you'll get stuck in an area where you can't get out of. Things like that. So the combat in the game is actually very smooth. I really like the animation as well. Occasionally there have been times where the camera got kind of stuck a little bit. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's very infrequent. All right, now what just happened right there was I just picked up a dead cell, and basically after you sort of complete areas, you get to this area where you can take these cells that you've acquired throughout the levels and use them to get permanent upgrades, because when you die, you lose everything. Here's a upgrade thing right here, so we could choose a different upgrade for our character: brutality, tactics, and survival. I usually go with brutality first and then survival. Each one is sort of a leveling up. As you can see, our overall health has gone up now, so we are a stronger character in terms of both health and our attack. You can dodge by hitting the A button, and that's a very useful tactic. You'll be dodging a lot and dying a lot. So as you can see, like I said, I do love the aesthetic of the game. There's little things going on that sort of happen. Definitely has that Castlevania vibe to it, but it's pretty unique in how, everything, like I said, is randomly generated. I have some upgrades equipped for my character as I've been playing this game, permanent upgrades. So that gold door, I was able to access it very easily because I have an upgrade where my character starts with a certain amount of gold that I've accumulated before dying. So now we have to choose a different weapon. If we want to switch weapons out, we'll go with that. And let's keep progressing. So here's an upgrade that I recently just got, where it allows for these little vines to happen so you can go into different areas, because as you're playing the game, you will see that there's areas if I did not have this vine, I wouldn't be able to access this via simply jumping. And that was actually my goal before I started filming. I wanted to have access to that upgrade, and you have to beat a side boss character in order to get it. And I was like, I'm not filming, I'm not showing any gameplay footage of this damn game unless I get that upgrade. So I was happy to get that upgrade so that I could actually make this video, because like I said, dude, this game is tough as hell. I haven't beaten the game. I'm probably nowhere close to beating the game. I've gotten to this third area, and that was good. Okay, so this is actually different. I guess because I used that that vine, I'm now going to a different area. I have never been to the toxic sewers. It's a game that it's sort of open in the fact that you could go to different areas. Usually the area I go to next is a different area. So this is all new. This is going to be, my initial reaction to this area, and we're probably going to get our ass kicked. So we will do probably another playthrough of this. Oh God. All right, let's see what we got going on here. This looks dicey. All right, so here's the person. Like I said, you give this person the cells that you get throughout the levels from defeating different enemies, and you get these permanent upgrades. So like I have a health flask now, that will allow me to use a health item that I have. I have 2 of the health flasks. I've been working on recycling. I don't know, that sounds kind of interesting. You also get blueprints for different weapons that you can unlock as well. So it is worth, you know, trying to get as many cells as you can. This guy will give you a mutation, and mutations basically change the way your character plays. You can get brutality mutations, tactics mutations, survival, and then just general. I usually go with the necromancy because when you kill enemies, you get 2 HP after doing it, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna fill up our little health thing right here, so now our HP is restored. And this, like I said, this little segment happens before you enter a new area, so this is where you get your permanent upgrades that carry over into the next playthrough, because you're gonna have a million different playthroughs. Many believe the sewers were a path to freedom. No one ever made it out the other side. I highly doubt we'll be making it out of the sewer, but hey, this is a new area for me. I'm excited to check it out, so that's pretty cool. I hope that this doesn't hurt me. And it does. Okay, great. All right, so let's avoid that. Oh, what's going on here? There's not really a story in the game. It's very sort of open, just open to interpretation. My rune. He needs his rune. I don't know. You gonna give me something? Alright. I guess that's our goal for this, is finding this dude's rune. And, of course, trying not to die. Ooh, that scorpion character is new. I don't know any tactics for him. Alright, he's not too bad in terms of difficulty, so that's good. Yeah, this is cool. I'm glad I got to a new area so I could sort of show you guys more of the game as I am getting more of the game. Because like I said, I've never checked out this area before. It's new to me because of the upgrades that I got through subsequent playthroughs. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here with that. Ah, you can climb these. Okay. Avoid, avoid. Anything up here? There's also secrets, you know, much like in Castlevania, you can find little secret corridors that have different items and different weapon upgrades and stuff like that. I haven't really gotten at any weapon upgrades. I hope I could find either a weapons dealer or somebody drop some weapons so I could show you guys how that works. Well, we got the shield. I forgot about that. So you can sort of see how that works. There's also merchants in the game as well that have different weapons that you can purchase. But like I said, the weapon. Oh, we just got a blueprint for something, so we can use that with the cells that we've acquired. So that's pretty cool. And the blueprints do carry over as well. So don't worry about, you know, dying and you lose the blueprint. No, they carry over. So that's a good thing. It's you know, they say, oh Jesus Lord. Oh my God. Oh, okay. All right. So that didn't go too well. And as you die, you lose cells as well. But at least I could show you guys sort of how it all restarts. And we'll do a little bit more of a run through on here and get a little more gameplay going. So here's your character. This is you rolling into a ball. Now, like I said, I do have the upgrade to where I start with a certain amount of gold depending on how much I had. So let's pick that up. Got 6K gold. That's pretty good. That is the max that I have right now, which can also be upgraded more. And let's get our little crappy weapon. I can't do anything with this dude yet. I'm sure there'll be some upgrade to where I can do something with him, but as of right now, nothing. And like I said, the layout is completely different now, so it feels fresh. It's definitely a game where if you get easily frustrated, you might not like it, and usually I get very easily frustrated, but I don't know, it's just like, it's so smooth and it's so much fun and so well done that it's just like I keep wanting to play it more. It's definitely a game that's worth checking out, in my opinion. If you're a fan of Metroidvania-style games, if you're a fan of, you know, Castlevania or Metroid games, the ones where you have to do a lot of research, aka the Metroidvania ones, you're gonna have fun with this game. It's definitely tough, definitely very challenging. You have to go in it with the mindset of you're going to die. and you just have to accept that. And every time you die, you sort of learn something new about the game. You learn about new areas, you learn about new tactics to use, you get upgrades for your character, so your character eventually just continues to get stronger and stronger, and you can get further and further into the game. Does it sort of pad the gameplay? Maybe, but I mean, it's done in such a well done way that you don't even notice it. You die and you're like, all right, well, let me see how far I can get this time. And you know, it's probably not a game where you're gonna sit there and play it for hours on end expecting to beat it, but you might play it for hours on end just because you keep retrying and you keep restarting and you don't even realize, you know, time. Like, I've put a lot of time into this game and I didn't even honestly realize how much time. Okay, cool, here's a weapons dealer. So we have all this gold that we're accruing, and now we can get something like an electric whip, a duplex bow, or a throwing knife. We will go with the electric whip. Cool little item there. Now we can use that to get into an area where we couldn't get, and now we get a upgrade. So this is a secondary weapon that you can access as well. So like I said, there's a lot of exploration in the game as you acquire different abilities. It really starts to sort of open up. Jesus, I can't even talk. Trying to focus here and not make an ass of myself, but you really start to get into the gameplay of the game, and it's a really fun game. I'm trying to get to the other area that I have accessed. Maybe we'll be able to get that into a timely manner, maybe not. That guy, those little dudes are tough. Like, I hate those guys. Twin daggers, so we will take those, which now replace our main weapon. What's going on here? There's water running in the cell. All right, so we'll probably end it here. I don't want to go too long. I don't want to show you guys too much because I want you guys to experience this game for yourself. This is Dead Cells. It is releasing on the Nintendo Switch. I believe the PS4 and the Xbox One as well in the upcoming week, and it's a fantastic game. If you're a fan of Metroidvania games, definitely needs to be on your list. It's a very well crafted game, very fun, lots of customization, lots of secrets, and just really smooth gameplay and smooth visuals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.